2001. It lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Up next, it's our main event between the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah, there we go. I think. Hey, 47. 26.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Prescott here from the gun. This is caught by Blue. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down. Sending him on the dive. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down.
Now, I know you can read your partner right now, Kate. You know I'm smiling, because that was a callback to the early days of football when fullbacks, not running backs, they were the one that led the ground game. He didn't stop at a yard or two. He ripped off a nice chunk for them right there.
Going for it, it's Williams. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got it by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 from the 32. They stay on the ground with Williams. And another small 4-yard chunk there. Roger McCreary brings him down that time.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, kill! 27!
Dak out of the pistol. Called in by Lamb, right side. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
This is one of those those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Prescott now to throw on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
Dude, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
180! Value three!
Throwing right away here, Goff. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. Nothing. Going after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
All set to go now from the 35.
Go, Todd! Black 20!
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he's sent out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for Broncos' 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
180! Ric Flair! Shell!
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. Still has some space inside the 35. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 23 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hold on. 180! Yes, sir. What's up?
From the gun, Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. Running in the red zone. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
What's that?
Play action here with Goff. That's Laporta again. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Yeah, here we go. Right to the line. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Escapes the pocket. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. And that is the end of our first quarter. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at second and pretty short.
47. 26.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Oh, he's going to be brought down at the 42. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
It's a gain of 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down from the 42.
Yeah, here we go. I think. 26.
Design bootleg here. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Straight ahead with Williams. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They send a man in motion. On second down, a run with Williams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Makes it third down and 10.
Kill, kill. Everybody kill, kill. Hey, kill, kill. Kill, kill. 47. We're going to 52.
Prescott now on third down. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up fourth and long. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Goff working from the pistol. That's incomplete left side. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And that'll bring up second down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Gets his tight end on the corner route. He gets loose down the right side. And they are all the way into that red zone.
Just excellent effort on that catch. You know, lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Dumped off to his running back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Offense in the hurry up here.
Complete to R.J. Harvey. 10 yards on the pick.
Second down, give to Harvey. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Now gone. Brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
We're good. We're good.
Here's Gone. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill.
Looking from the pistol, Prescott. On him quick, and they bring it down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Prescott out of the gun, third down. He's caught, he's got Lamb. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, 46.
Dak now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, kill. 47. 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Prescott here from the gun. Running in the red zone. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
We hear about basketball on grass so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play's so indicative of it. Get that point guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. We're going to 54. Right here. Here we go, 47. 26.
Dak throwing again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get their first points in this game just before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Five. We go tonight.
Shotgun snap here to go. He finds his back. Harvey. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
We go tonight. Whirling.
Here's Goff on first and 10. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? Last thing they wanted to do was make this field goal try easier, but they were jumpy and they did just that.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Harvey now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Like 20.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, and transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that in the first down play.
Hold on. Check.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, 46.
Dak out of the pistol. Put some heat on this deep into a crowd. That pass is intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Hey, fam, you can concede if you want, bro.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Giving this to Harvey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
180. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, gone. Now it'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. From the gun, gone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Goff tosses that quickly out wide. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Hey, 47. Here go 46. 26.
They're in long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. Brian Anger, the one to send it away. That's taken at the 15. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
What's that?
They go play action with Goff. This is Ingram looking left side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Goff on 1st and 10. Got man, it's Marvin Mims. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You want to know why we see so many gray hairs, Kate, on these D coordinators we meet with? It's plays like that. These D coordinators hate quarterbacks that can escape the pocket, escape the blitz, and make you pay with completions.
Now it's Hobbs. This is Harvey. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
The chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. This is brought in by Laporta. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Dobbins is in. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, 46, 46.
Gonna start to drive the blue. Dropped by the first guy he had. No gain on that 1st down run. Offensive line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. into the hands of Pickens. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead. George Pickens, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The kicker on.
They'll try it again, this time closer in after the penalty. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Broncos 38, Cowboys 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Harvey now to return it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
17, 9. 1-8, 14. 14. What's that?
Looking to throw. Gone. This finds Franklin. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Well, what?
Goff. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. That.
Goff to the air now. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
1st and 10 from the 43. Throwing again, it's Goff. Has it downfield, working the left. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos continue piling it on here in the 4th. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. He fields it from the 8. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Prescott now off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of him.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. Buying some time left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Makes the tackle. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You can give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. Just float the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that 1st down marker.
4th and forever coming up. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
We're going to 54. Why here? Here we go, 47. Here we go, kill. 26.
Desperation time here. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
And the Cowboy first down.
Give to Williams from the gun. Get some space around midfield. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Hand off on 2nd and short. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Cowboys first down. A gain of a yard. First down, Dallas.
Hey, kill. 47. Hey, 47.
1st down, here's Dak. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and
10. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll motion Lamb right. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. I took line. Gun. What do you think?
They'll throw, 3rd and long. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. But he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Here we go. I took line.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Going to 54 line.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He connects downfield. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. There's a dive up the middle. Running in the red zone. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Cowboys making the scoreboard look a touch better. Wow, Brock, that is one of the longest runs I think we're going to see out of a fullback. And just can't get my mind around the fact that he outpaced those DBs long enough to reach the end zone.
You and me alike. That was a power lifter and power blocker becoming a sprinter. You know, I'm not sure if we stretch out further, he's going to hold on and score, but at that distance, his teammates just love that TD.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
This one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Here we go. 20.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Cortland Sutton. Incomplete.
Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And it's going to be second down. They're going to pass it here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The coverage by Devon Clark.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
We go tonight. 180. What's that?
They're going to throw again. Goff. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
180! Whoa! Maverick! What?
Fourth down, Goff throwing. And man, is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Hey, kill! 20!
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Williams, the ball carrier.
Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 17-yard line.
Down to the air here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go, 47! Hey, 47! 26!
They kick the hands off. Now Prescott. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure in these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Here we go, 47! 26!
Dak now from the gun. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Hey, kill! Here we go, 46! Here we go, 46!
3rd and long for him here. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys.